Vandu, Vince, you're setting them all up. 2027, the druggies are going on the made list. With the depressed people. What a setup. You didn't even give them a chance, hardly, or a warning that they should get off the hard drugs and get their life worth something. No. You're like a government little Nazi, you know? That's the Vandu's block, I believe. Yes, it is. Hazelwood. Right before the Hazelwood. So all the poverty pimps and the medical and OPS and Insite, you set up all these people. Yeah. They're even talking about involuntary made. Definitely Nazi 2.0. Yeah, and they have a target of how many people they would like to made out from 2027 to 2047, which will save them $1 trillion. So an estimate 300,000 indigenous people they expect to take out, because you know why? They're taking advantage of the fact that indigenous people are 3 times more likely to commit suicide. This is not the Canada I approve or can even relate to. So all these people have been set up, and their poverty pimps pretending to save them haven't even let them know what the future, bleak future, looks like. Kind of figured it was a setup. Also, what I figured out is it's a psyop. Canada's gonna go, look how much success we had in saving on medical, and it's gonna spread around the world. And when they talk about it, they always refer to Belgium, but they never say they're the deadliest, the Canadians. So they had to create a war to be able to create immigrants that were Muslim, to be able to create this shit show, make sure Canadians born in Canada can't afford a home, get them on the WEF drug program, which they did down here in the indigenous neighborhoods. And then in 2027, sorry, you qualify for MAID just like me. Then you guys will know how it feels to know that your fellow Canadians would kill you. They use the druggies who overuse the medical system compared to any other group in a dangerous lifestyle. And that was done on purpose. Definitely was. Gotta break the system so you can, you know, start taking out people. The medical maid. Canadian government has not dug up one indigenous body, and they're still pulling that to make the indigenous people feel bad that there's buried children. That was a psyop. Giving the land back to the natives that people worked hard for all their life and they ripped them away and give it back to the natives without any payment. You know what that was? Another psyop. Sure was. For people to hate the indigenous people. Make hate for indigenous people. Having regular people born in Canada not going to be able to go to any part in segregation, that's to make people hate indigenous people. Downtown east side, making people live in poo and urine fumes, again a psyop, and flooded with fentanyl, make people hate indigenous people. So they have a higher rate now that they have targeted. I believe it's about 300,000 between 2027 and 2047. Right now, the indigenous population is at 200,000. The most people that is being exterminated in Canada, 95%, slightly over, white people. And just like communism that started in China and USSR, you gotta tell people they're nothing. There's no such thing as a God. When we kill you, there's nothing. So, yeah. So make people believe in the religion of Darwinism. 33-degree Freemason who had a lord, Lucifer. Married his own cousin. Yeah, how smart is he? Some kids had to pay for the price of him marrying his own cousin.